The tragedy of gun violence in this country is that it is preventable.
We could save lives and spare families the hurt and horrors of gun violence.
58% of Americans who have experienced gun violence in their lifetimes.
Tragedy after tragedy.
Gun violence is personal to me.
Because I, too, am a survivor.
When we talk about gun violence, we usually focus on lives lost. But the full cost of gun violence is measured in the lives irreparably changed by physical and mental wounds.
This issue is personal for me, as it is for so many others.
Too many of my constituents bear the scars of gun violence.
Thousands of Americans have died.
We cannot let this type of violence continue.
Enough is enough.
We also have to honor with action, with real solutions.
Every day that we fail to act, we fail our children and our country.
Implementing common sense gun safety measures that a vast majority of Americans support must be our top priority.
As the House of Representatives passed for the first time in over a quarter century significant gun legislation, we passed universal background checks.
The most comprehensive piece of gun reform legislation this chamber has ever seen.
A bill that has yet to receive any consideration in the Senate.
I encourage my colleagues in the Senate to stand up to the empty minds, the empty hearts, and the empty suits of the gun lobby.
Now we need the Senate to act.
And the Senate still refuses to act.
Sadly, the Senate refuses to take these bills up.
Because many members of Congress are frozen in their ability to act in the face of the money the NRA pours in to the gun lobby.
Majority Leader McConnell and the gun lobby continue to block this legislation.
It's time to end the NRA stranglehold and end gun violence.
Let's do something to end the bloodshed.
This is in our hands.